Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay, yeah. Eat some Arby's. Got the gyro, the Greek gyro. Gonna put some horsey sauce on it. And some Arby's sauce.
Do not put no Arby sauce on that, you fucking nasty bastard.
Why?
Dude, that's not, you don't put fucking red sauce on that. The fuck is wrong with you? That's like putting a fucking ketchup on a fucking ham sandwich. Why would you do it? You see that classic beef and cheddar?
Yeah.
You put that Arby sauce on that.
What is this?
Arby's, or Italian. Why you fucking badass YouTuber?
Do you think if Jake Paul loses this Nate Robinson fight coming up, do you think he'll go into a depression?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. He could possibly go into depression, but I don't.
Do you think he'll make him a better person though, and humble him?
I do not think so.
Because Logan Paul's lost to KSI, humbled him and made him a better person.
Yeah. That's Paul. Well, that's Logan Paul. He's always had a little bit more potential to be a better person.
Yeah. Plus, I think he was also so eager to change and prove himself with that Force thing. If that had been most people, their careers would have been done. You know? With the Force incident, if that was most people, their careers would have been done. And Logan Paul's would have been done if KSI wouldn't have saved it. Logan Paul owes KSI his life. Because KSI literally saved his YouTube career. But Jake Paul has always been just so much more dislikable. So if he loses, I don't know how his career is gonna recover from it. Because with his ego, he's gonna go into a depression. It'd be like KSI losing. He would go into a depression. Especially if Jake Paul beats KSI, dude. We won't see KSI on YouTube for probably like 5 months. See, that's how much KSI and Jake Paul do not like each other. There'll probably be a rematch. And depending on who wins this first one, there could be a trilogy. But I don't want to see it. I want to see KSI fight somebody that's not a Paul. Somebody different. Like KSI versus Lil Baby. That would be a good fight. KSI versus Da Baby. That would be a good fight.
The baby would whip his ass.
Yeah. What about Lil Baby?
Probably whip his ass.
I think it'd be closer than what most people think it would be. I would have rather seen Jake Paul box Soulja Boy. No, I wanted to see that. I wanted to see how that would have played out. That fight fell through for some reason. But I would have wanted to see how that would have played out. Oh, Chris Brown versus Jake Paul. But that fight fell through too. That's two people that's ducked Soulja Boy. That Soulja Boy was trying to box. Jake Paul and Chris Brown. I think Chris Brown would have beat him, so I don't know why he ducked him. I don't know, Soulja Boy gained some weight since then, so I don't know how it would play out now. Soulja Boy ain't no 130 pounds anymore, he's like 170. Now, he might actually stand a good chance. But if the fight lasted a long time, I feel like Chris Brown would take it just off cardio. Soulja Boy would probably have to win in the first 3 rounds, or he'd probably be fucked. Cause he would start gassing out, getting tired and shit. So he'd have to go for the knockout early.
What time is it?
It is 5:09.
That's why it's getting dark.
Soulja Boy would have to go for the knockout early. Just come straight off and try to take his head off. Jake Paul and Chris Brown's best bet would be to try to let Soulja Boy punch himself out and then take advantage of it. Kind of like how Floyd did with Conor.
He knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah. Floyd ain't as stupid as people like to think he is. Like, he knows a UFC fighter, the longest that they're going to fight is 25 minutes. If I can drag this out into the later rounds, he's going to gas out and he's going to be fucked. Because he's only used to fighting 25 minutes.
Behold, that's okay.
Even if it would have went to decision, because there's only 2 more rounds left. If it would have went to decision, the judges just would have screwed Conor out of it.
Would that?
Yeah. It's against Floyd. That's like their cash cow. Of course they would. They're not going to let somebody that's not even a boxer coming from the UFC beat their cash cow. If it happens, he's going to have to go for the knockout. If Conor wasn't a gassed, I feel like Conor still would have beat him, though. Because Conor was winning most of them rounds.
Most of it's Floyd.
I mean, yeah.
Floyd had control of that entire fight.
It's actually illegal what Floyd was doing. It's illegal to throw rounds.
Well, it's an exhibition match anyways.
Yeah. It's probably why they didn't enforce it. They said it was an exhibition match, but they still counted the win on Floyd's record. Now, if Connor would have won, they wouldn't have counted it right.
No, they wouldn't.
See, Floyd is crooked.
That's what businessmen are. And he's a businessman who can't read.
Yeah.
But he's still a businessman.
But I heard he's real good with numbers, so. Real good with math.
He's probably real good with counting that money. That's what that means. He can read numbers.
Uh-huh. Mike Tyson doesn't like Floyd Mayweather at all.
Does he not?
No. Mike Tyson has called him a coward in the interview. Said he's a scared little man in a small frame.
Very true.
And he wasn't trying to joke and be funny with it. He said it with aggression.
You're what you got for.
Yeah.
Those Euros are feeling it.
Yeah. Mike Tyson also said every time he would watch a Floyd Mayweather fight, he would root against Floyd, and when Floyd would wind up winning, he'd smash the TV. He really does not like Floyd.
You could buy a new TV just to smash it.
Yeah. Oh.
Here it goes.
I think the main reason he don't like Floyd is because Floyd is cool with the woman that accused Mike Tyson of rape back in the day. And I think that's the main reason why Mike Tyson has so much disdain for Floyd Mayweather. It's crazy, they're both Trump supporters too. Conor McGregor is too, and Conor still had balls for Floyd. Yeah. I legit thought they were going to fight at the press conference, the way they were acting. The fact that they didn't is a miracle. If they would have gotten to a fight like that, I believe Conor would have dusted his ass. Is that your phone? Yeah, I can't eat anymore. I'm starting to feel bloated.